And it's Thursday morning. We read from Matthew 16:21 through 23. From that time, Jesus began to show his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things from the elders and the chief priests and the scribes, and be killed, and on the third day be raised. And Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him, saying, "Far be it from you, Lord. This will never happen to you." But Jesus turned and said to Peter, "Get behind me, Satan. You are a hindrance to me, for you are not setting your mind on the things of God, but on the things of man." So it's after Peter's confession that Jesus begins to predict and describe and clarify for the disciples exactly what his future holds, that he's going to be killed, there's going to be a lot of conflict, and he's not going to survive. But on the third day, he'll rise. And so this, we know the end of the story, so it sounds good to us. But to Peter, it sounds horrible. You're going to be killed? No, we're not going to let this happen to you. And Jesus, who has just said to Peter, on this rock I will build my church, now says to him, "Get behind me, Satan. You're a hindrance. You're slowing me down. You're in the way." This kind of thinking is earthly. You're not thinking the things of God. You're not letting God speak to you at this point. And he doesn't want Peter to get in the way like that. Jesus understands that he's going to go to Jerusalem, and there he's going to come into conflict with the leadership, and they are going to kill him. But on the third day, he'll be raised. Matthew, of course, certainly knows that happened, and so puts it in Jesus' mouth as though it's obvious. It wasn't obvious at all to the disciples at that time. You're not setting your mind on the things of God, it says, but on the things of man. So for us, what does it mean to set our minds on the things of God? Let's try that through this weekend and, the rest of our lives. Try to figure out what it is that God would be saying to you and set your mind on that. Set your mind on things that are lovely and pure and holy and good. If we keep focusing on those things, then we won't be able to get involved with the things on a human level, the earthly things that so often drag us down. So remember this story and remember that what Jesus said, and set your mind on the things of God. And we will see you in the morning.